Monday on Home and Family, actors Amelia Ullerup and Aaron O'Connell from Hallmark Channel's With Love Christmas are here. And Orly is making ornament pillows.
Welcome back, everybody. Winter weather can be very hazardous, especially on the roads. So showing us how to winterize our cars for maximum safety is host of Velocity's Garage Squad. Welcome back to our home, Heather Storm.
Hi, Heather.
This is important stuff.
It is, really. Seasons changing is the best time to kind of check in with your car.
Yeah.
And winter's especially dangerous.
Well, before we check in with our car, we take a minute to check in with Paige. You know, we are counting down to Christmas, and she is standing by with our 12th keepsake ornament. Hi, Paige.
Hello, that is right. I've got number 12 here, and this is called Up on the Housetop. Look how cute! You can catch good old Saint Nick the moment before he goes down the chimney with lots of toys in this ornament. It lights up and it plays music.
Oh, look at that.
Cute!
You should also take a moment to check out the movie With Love Christmas, Wednesday, November 22nd. Right here on Hallmark Channel.
It stars Amelia Ullerup and Aaron O'Connell. They, by the way, will stop by here, I'm sure, with their winterized vehicle
Let's
later
hope.
on next week.
All right, so Heather, cars are made, they're built to really withstand extreme temperatures, hot and cold. But you say it's also very important to give our car a little extra love in the winter months.
That's right. I mean, again, seasons are a great time to check in with your car and see where it's at. Winter can be especially dangerous. We have icy and snowy conditions. We have limited visibility. So it's really important to make sure you know your car and you're prepared. So the first thing is the tires.
Okay.
Okay.
I show you guys. Oh,
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
show
Take
you
us
guys
there.
over here. Now, we have icy conditions, we have snow, we need good tread. Now, first thing when you want to check your tires is make sure there's no foreign objects in there. Is there a nail stuck in there? You want to check for any ripped tire tread.
Okay.
And then I have a really cool trick to show you guys. It's the penny test, okay? Now, if you're unsure, you say, okay, well, how do I know if the tread is good or not?
Right.
So you take a penny, flip it upside down, Lincoln's head's face toward you, put it in between the grooves right there in the tread, and then if you can see most of his head, which in this case I actually can, this tire is not fit for winter. We need better tread to grip the roads.
You need traction when the
You need
snow.
traction.
You need traction.
Exactly, exactly.
Yeah, because that's going to get filled with snow and all the slush. and
Right. New
everything like that.
tires?
So you need to go to your service station and double check. I mean, this isn't the ultimate test, but it's going to be a good
Okay.
It's a
indicator.
good
that
indicator,
You
sure.
should probably go have it checked out. You might need newer tires.
I always wondered what a penny was for. Right. Because you don't use them much
They're
anymore,
for your
right?
thoughts.
Yeah. Oh, they're for your thoughts
Pennies
as
for
well.
your thoughts.
Penny
I
for
know.
your thoughts. Well, I
Yeah,
have
and a
a few
wish,
more.
that's right.
Here.
Okay, now what about under the hood?
Now, going under the hood is being under the hood is important. You want to always know where your fluids are so you
Yeah.
can top them off. Okay, first thing, coolant. Okay, you always want to be topped off at the fill line. It's pretty simple to see the fill line. And you want to make sure you use the right type of coolant for your car. Always refer to your owner's manual. There's a lot of different coolants out there. Now, one of the first things that will quit is your heat if your antifreeze isn't full. So you want to make sure
Okay.
that that's topped off. Second thing is oil. You know we can check the oil, make sure the level's correct. Then we want to make sure if you live in a region where it goes from really extreme hot summers to really extreme
Right.
cold winters,
Yeah, yeah.
you may need a thinner oil. But again, you check your reference, your owner's manual,
Sure.
and you can determine if the region you live in, you need a thinner oil for the winter.
Talk to me about the coolant for a minute because this is a trick, probably completely wrong. You would maybe just top it off with a little bit of water.
Right, right. Some of the older
you ever
cars,
heard of that?
it overheats.
Okay.
You put
Yeah.
water in
Obviously,
there.
I was doing it wrong.
No, yeah.
Okay.
No, that happens. You top it off with water, it stays cool, fine for the summertime. Come to winter time, and suddenly that mixture is not going to be right. We need a coolant that's not going to freeze.
Because that water is
And
Yeah.
then it'll break
Yeah.
the plastic that's in.
Well, and then when it comes to the, yes, and also with the wipers as well, and moving on to that. So a lot of
Yeah.
times I'm guilty of this, right? You go to use your windshield wiper fluid, there's none left, grab some water, dump
Right.
it in there.
Yeah.
Great for summer.
Yeah.
Come winter time, that puppy's going to freeze up.
Yeah.
And you're not going to have any fluid. So you want to use the blue stuff in that case. It's not going to freeze.
Okay.
What if you have done that? What do?
Just dump a bunch of the regular windshield wiper.
Okay, I don't have to
buy
take it.
some.
Yeah.
You'll be
Okay.
fine.
Siphon it out.
Yeah.
Oh,
There you go. You can try that. Be
Danica, help me.
careful. Yeah. So, I mean, speaking of windshield wipers, that's another important thing.
Yeah,
A lot of people say, you know, I live in a climate where it doesn't rain a lot. My windshield wipers should be totally fine. Well, go ahead and check them out. It's real easy. Just lift it up. And you want to look for any pieces of hanging rubber, like this piece right here. This is a definite indication we'd want to change out these
Can I find out who
wipers.
owns this car? Because this is clearly a car.
It needs a
in-
little love.
over.
It needs
Yeah.
a little
And
love.
windshield wipers aren't that expensive.
They're not.
No.
They're really cheap, and it obviously, this is not going to clear the windshield like it should. Now,
Yeah.
if you go into the store, we know that winter can be a lot of unpredictable conditions, right? So
Yeah.
it'd be fine. You could go into the store, you could come out, it's freezing. All of a sudden, you have a layer of ice over your windshield. You use your windshield wiper fluid, which isn't water, to try
Right.
to get it off, but that's not necessarily going to get it off. It's good to have a scraper.
Yeah.
As well,
Yeah.
and it's good to have gloves in your car so you
Yeah.
can go to town and get that ice
That's
layer
right.
off. Because visibility is the most important thing. You know,
Yeah.
we want to be able to see, and that's the dangerous
Yeah.
part of the winter.
I grew up in the Midwest, and I highly advise you not to drive your vehicle when the defroster's been running for a half hour and there's only like this much
Yes.
clear in the window, and you're
like a
trying
tank.
to drive. It's like
But we've
driving
all
with,
seen that
with a
if you grew up in
submarine
cold
portal. You know, you're trying to. I
my
gotta get there.
I'm born and bred in Southern California, but I do these movies now in Vancouver. And the one that I shot in January, we had a rental car, and it was like we had a scraper,
Yep.
and I was like, "Where are my gloves?" Which we
Right.
just
Right.
said because
Right.
it's impossible. It's so cold.
Because you can have a
know.
scraper, but your hands will get so
Yeah,
cold
yes.
before you
Yeah.
ever get the
Yeah.
ice
Really
off.
good tips.
Yeah.
And it's good
Whoever's-
to do it now before it gets cold, and then you're at the freezing charge to change the wipers, and your hands are shaking.
And whoever's car this is should be taking an Uber home.
Yeah. I
Because
think
we
we've
need to
established
take this
that,
to the
Yes.
service station.
Exactly.
Just so
we
you
don't-
know.
Luckily, we don't have any snow right now.
Exactly.
It's always good to
never
show
know.
what not to do. What
That's
not to
true.
do.
All right, you guys stick around because coming up, we are all sharing what we look forward to most about being home for the holidays. Coming back, everybody.